Welcome to another video. This one is literally a motherfucking piece of art. I will explain to you how to do an advanced discovery. I will explain to you how to match and connect all the fucking dots of someone's situation so that you can create a good discovery on them and you can actually solve their problems with your offer. All right? Now, fair warning, this is a little bit advanced. When you're looking at it, you might be like, how in the fuck can you know this? How in the fuck can you do this? And it's fine, I have experience in this. But if you're already in the sales game a bit, please watch it. Pay a lot of attention. I want to see how good you are at this. I want to know how good you can relate and how you are on a level of actually accomplishing the same thing as me, okay? If you're not there yet, don't worry. You can literally do it. You just have to practice a little bit more. And what I want you to do is just listen, just really listen. I don't care if you cannot watch the video because it's too much commitment because you're a little girl. Fine, listening to it in the shower, I don't know. But just listen and pay attention to how I'm connecting everything in the discoveries. Because if you're able to do the same, holy fuck, man, you're gonna close a lot. You're gonna make a shit ton of money. And I'm not even kidding on this. Like, it's really, I did it. A lot of people do this, okay? Do the same. You can. Now, fair warning, like I said, it's a bit more complex, and if you're not there, it's fine. If you're lost with this, it's all good. But that doesn't mean that you should not keep going and you should not keep trying, all right? I want to do another thing so that you guys have an outline on what you're going to see. You're going to literally see how you can run a proper intro. You're going to see how you can run the best discovery ever so the prospect is completely fucked, all right? Considering you want to help the prospect and this is what they need, this is what you're going to do. I'm going to show you how you can zoom out and how you can zoom in the calls and what the fuck does that mean. But the overall point of this video is for you to master and learn how to run discoveries. If you're good at discoveries, you will win. You will close all the fucking deals. You will not get objections. You will get so much money that Brittany, when she rejected you in high school, will regret it for their whole fucking life. You can do this, and I will show you exactly how to do it. You just have to sit your ass and watch the video and listen to it. For fuck's sakes, it's easy. Just listen. It's very good. All right? So here it comes. No, completely raw, no edits. Just watch the fucking class. Feel like you're already a part of my mentorship and make some fucking money, my friend. I'll see you in the next one.
George. Fuck is George? Anyways,
He's having a shower.
Motherfucker. All right. Welcome to another roleplay sessions. Now, before we start, do you boys have questions or pressing topics that should be discussed right now before we jump into the roleplays? I'm all ears.
How is Joel so handsome?
That is something that we have to discuss indeed. Joel,
It's a great mystery.
can you
It's a
explain?
great mystery, man. Part of it is having black genetics. The other part is what's on the inside shows on the outside. That's what I'll say.
Right. Black don't crack, right? What?
Amen.
Amen. Joel, do you consider yourself a nice man?
No.
Do you think you're worth having a nice girlfriend?
I'm worth having an amazing woman.
What makes you say that?
Why are we asking these questions?
Don't deflect. Do you want my help or not?
I don't know what you're helping me with.
Joel, why did you decide to book this call if you're gonna be trying to avoid my questions? Do you think, like, let's just go to the chase. Why do you think you deserve a woman like that?
Why? Because I'm on my way to being a very high value man.
So you deserve a high value women because you are on your way to be a high value man?
If we're looking at
Wouldn't you deserve like a different type of woman who maybe eventually will be a high value woman as well, so you both grow together? Do you think your expectations are aligned?
These are good questions. I don't know.
Why would a high value woman be with you if you're not a high value man yet?
I don't know why we're asking these questions, but
Do you understand why I'm asking these questions?
I have no idea. I have no clue.
Joel,
I have no clue.
I'm trying to help you right now. I'm trying to help you. We have a problem. We're trying to solve it. But I'll need your help. I cannot jump the bridge for you. It's something that you have to do by yourself. So, how much longer are you going to stay in a situation where you don't jump off the bridge?
Very confused.
Okay. May I share a perspective with you?
Go ahead. What the fuck?
Heavy is the head who wears the crown. Have you heard about that phrase from William Shakespeare?
I'm kind of familiar with it. Yeah.
Exactly. So, what type of man are you going to be?
The one that puts a crown on my head.
Excellent. Visa or MasterCard?
Uh, Visa.
Okay, cool. That's how you close, people. Very simple. You don't need to know anything. You just need to know this little tricks. Very easy. Very easy. Just those questions. All right.
Yeah, thank you, gentlemen. Everyone is dismissed. Bye bye. That's it.
Yeah.
That was a good lesson.
That's the call for today. Very good. Very good. Thank you. Now,
So
is there any other particularly important topics that you guys want to discuss, or you guys want to just jump into the role plays?
Nothing on my end.
None of you boys? Oh no. Okay. So, who is going to talk? Considering some of the boys are going to China, we're going to give them priority because probably in the next calls they're not going to be able to talk. So, Liam, Andronator, and George, that I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Andronator, can you good to talk right now, or is it like?
That's fine.
But I mean, if you're, are you yeah, you're driving. I need,
I'm
I
not
need.
driving right now.
Can you fully focus? Also, your audio is shit. Yeah, you cooked, Andronator. Just be passenger princess.
I'll connect to my laptop. It's fine.
Okay, I mean, if you could do that, then. But don't worry about now. Let's start with Liam, and then we can do. You can do. So Liam is gonna be the closer. We're gonna do
Yes.
his. We're gonna do his offer. That's gonna be fitness. Now, what I need is quite the prospect to take revenge on this Jinja. Who is going?
Joelle.
I really don't see anything in Joel's screen, but is Joel? Oh, Joel raised his hand in
No.
the emoji. Okay, cool. Okay,
He's going to
so
brutally molest me.
all right. So is the both of you? I'm gonna ping you guys, and we're going to start.
I
Let me just
can't
try to stop looking like a blueberry for a second. Hang on.
Okay.
There we go.
I can't think of like a very interesting prospect to play, but I can't think of a hard prospect, like a more difficult prospect.
Do what you want.
Yeah, I like it. I
The
like it
ginger
like
should
that.
be enough. Should be capable to handle this. So shouldn't be that much of an issue.
Imagine that I am an older white woman. Yes, imagine that I'm an older white woman, but I'm gonna speak like me. I'm not gonna, speak like this. Like, no, I'm gonna speak like a man.
That's weird.
So you're
And
Karen.
you-
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I'm gonna just practice the list that I would with a regular call. I have to ask like a couple future pacing questions, but I may as well just practice how I do the real calls because that's how I do them anyway. So, but it's mostly normal stuff.
wait. You want to do it the bad way that your offer does it?
That's the way I'm gonna be doing it on calls. But it just means like all it means is that I just have to ask him like, what do you want your weight to be? That kind of shit. at the beginning. That's it.
Okay, then cool. As you guys know, I'm not a fan of future pacing, but that being said, if your offer wants you, yeah, go for it. It's fine. It's not like it's going to cost lost the sale because you asked, how would it be to weigh 90 kilograms?
Yes.
Are they allowed to switch skin color? I don't know. Ask Isabella. All right, Isabella, Liam, you both are ready?
Sir.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
From the get go, actually, I want to see an intro. How you do it?
Sure. Hey, Isabella.
Hey, how are you doing, Liam?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing well. And yourself?
Perfect. Let me just turn you up here. Perfect. Can you say something?
Yeah, I said I'm doing well, and yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Fort Lauderdale. Okay, I've heard of it. I'm very far from you. I don't know if you can tell by my accent, but I'm in Sydney, Australia, so very, very far.
Yes, yes. You sound like you're far away.
Yeah, I am. Anyway, look, I know I have a limited amount of time. Do you want to just jump straight into things?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I mean, how long is this call going to be?
So the call slot's 45 minutes, but you know, there's potential that it could go over. Is that okay? Do you have time?
Yeah, let's do 45. 45 sounds
We'll
good.
try to keep it nice, straightforward, and succinct.
Now, usually when the prospect tells you this, it's not like you did it wrong, but you guys say, well, usually the calls are around 30 to 45 minutes, depending on what we have to discuss, so I can see what really you need in order to accomplish your goals. It could be a little bit more, it could be a little bit less. We're going to see that. Do you have some time now, like 30 to 45 minutes at least? At least? Yeah, I do.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Awesome. If they say no, I don't, like, okay, how much time do you have? Less than 30, 20 minutes. Okay. Are you positive that you cannot gather some time if we're having a very important conversation? Yeah, I know. It's like I can't. I literally have to go. Okay, cool. Reschedule. Like reschedule.
Yep.
Little clarification.
Yep.
Anyways, keep going.
Cool, we'll go from there. So, yeah, look, what I want to do with you today, Isabella, we'll just have a very relaxed chat. Just want to get to know you a little bit better, understand what's actually going on right now in terms of fitness. If I think it's an absolute certainty that we can help you, I'll tell you about the program. If you love it, we can get started today. If for some reason I don't think that this particular program can help you, at the very least, I can point you in the best direction. Does that sound good?
That does sound good. Yes.
Boss now.
Perfect.
Boss, boss, boss. Are you forced to do that intro or am I going to roast the shit out of you?
You're gonna roast the shit out of me.
Okay. Don't do that intro. First, we're going to have a relaxed What the fuck is relaxed? Like, what are you going to massage, Isabella? Like, it's weird. Don't use relaxed. It's weird. The
Okay.
second thing is, have you watched the new video on how to do the frame, the new one, or no?
Didn't even know there was a new one.
Ref. All right. So, does someone want to step up, and is someone eager to do so? Do I have a volunteer? None? Motherfuckers, what are you guys doing? Ah. Okay.
Luca,
Yes.
I didn't watch the video yet, but I can still try if you want.
You didn't watch the video yet?
Yeah, the new one about the intro.
Then you wouldn't know how to do it, right?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Oh my god.
But
Ambro, you
maybe I'll
wanna
do it.
no. You wanna give it a shot, Ambro? Or what? What do you say?
Yeah, I'll just do the intro.
Okay.
All right, who am I talking to? Isabella?
Yes.
Yes.
From the very beginning, which is Isabella and okay. Isabella,
Hello, Amro. I mean, hello, Jake.
hello, Isabella. Where are you calling me from?
Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And yourself?
Oh, I'm currently calling you from Sydney. I don't know if you can tell from my accent. I live quite far from you right now.
I could not tell you were from Sydney. But yeah, sure. Yes.
All right, all right, Isabella. So what we'll do is I'll start by asking a few questions. Oh, wait, let me rephrase. Isabella, and okay, I know we're both limited on time. Do you mind if we just jump straight into things?
Yes, I would prefer to do that.
All right, in this call, I have one goal and one goal only, and that is to make sure that this mentorship makes sense for you. And the way we'll do that is by I'll start by asking a few questions to fully understand your situation, and you can do the same when I start laying out the program. Does that sound fair?
That sounds fair.
And that's it. I'll
All right.
start by
I'll point out a couple of things, then I'll do it myself as well. The mistake that you're doing, Amro, is that you're trying to make it perfect. That's why you're stopping. It's like we can all sense that uncertain, that doubt when you speak. You're trying to say it perfectly. Guy, motherfuckers. I want all of you to watch the video again. Like all of you, literally. It's not just about the way you're saying it, is how you're saying it. Literally, how you're saying it is even more important than what you're saying. Okay? Because it's not like if you don't do a perfect intro, you're gonna lose or win the sale. It doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. Don't worry. But don't try to say it perfectly. The way that I say it is, okay, Isabella, I know we're limited on time, so you ready to jump into things? Yeah? Awesome. Great. I only have one purpose in this call, honestly, which is that we can both answer one question, which is, does it really make sense for you to join this mentorship, whatever the name is? If the answer is yes, I'll walk you through all the details. But if the answer is no, or we're not sure, don't worry, there's no pressure. I'll just point you to the best direction. Make sense? Makes sense. Awesome. Fair warning, I'm a very straightforward person. So I'm probably going to ask you some questions that are going to be very direct. And I would like you to be very transparent with you so that I can know for real if this is a good idea for you. And you can also make that same judgment. Make sense? Yes? Awesome. One more thing, the way that we're going to answer that question, if it really makes sense for you to do this, is I'm going to ask you a few questions now just to understand your situation. Then I would like you to ask me some questions so that while I'm explaining the program, so that you can make sure that this makes sense. And then we can talk about the details, if so. All right, cool, awesome. Now, the way that I did it there is like I broke it into 3 parts. That's why you heard me say, make sense, make sense, make sense, because I want the prospect to be very engaged. If you're making it kind of long, like I just did there, you constantly stop and you say to the prospect, good, make sense, fair enough, awesome. Don't just talk like an idiot. You could summarize it a bit, which is in the way that I explained in the video, basically saying there's only one purpose here, which is to answer one question. Does it make sense for you to join this mentorship? If it's yes, I'll explain you how. If not, don't worry. The way makes sense? Yes. The way we're gonna do this is I'm gonna ask you some questions. Then I would like you to ask me some questions and we can see. All right, cool. Also, by the way, I'm very straightforward, blah, blah, blah. And then you jump. What is the key thing here? First, you are not sounding like everyone else because prospects have been on calls multiple times by now, or they know how it is. So you're sounding a bit different. The second thing is that you're also being engaging with the prospect. Don't just do the frame and then you said, fair enough, like every salesman. You're making it a bit different. That makes sense, everyone?
Yes.
More
Yeah, Luca,
importantly, yes, before
can
you
I
go.
quickly try how I did it for my lead gen offer? It was slightly different. Then you can maybe comment. It's super quick if you don't mind, since we're
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
middle.
yeah. Give me a second and then yes. Now, what I wanted to add again is that the way that I just said it now, there's like a couple differences in the way that I just said it in the video, but they're minor. It's like 1 or 2 words. But I didn't stop. I kept going and I was very confident while I was doing it and very conversational as well. That's the key thing. That's the most important thing. I don't want you guys to be like, oh, I fucked up 1 word and now I'm already losing my confidence and I'm going to shit. It's like, well, no. Gents, pay attention for fuck's sakes. All of you are distracted. All right. Russian comrade. Yes.
Yeah, John, so the goal of today's call is for me to understand your starting point A in your business, and point B, where you want to get. If we can bridge that gap, I can talk to you about the next steps, and if not, I mean, no is a perfectly reasonable answer too.
It is a solid start as well.
Mhm.
It's missing. So that's already giving permission to the prospect to say no at all. But also, you need to add the fact that the way we're going to do that is I'm going to ask you some questions now, and then you can ask me some questions. Otherwise, the prospect might think that, okay, I can just ask you things now. Or they're going to be like, why are you asking me questions? Make sense? You want to get that
Mhm.
thing framed as well. And the third thing that I do, because it's the way that you guys know that I am on calls, I'm very straightforward. That's why I always say, also, fair warning, I'm very straightforward. I will be very transparent with you. Can you do the same? Yes? Awesome. Now you just earned the right to ask them very powerful questions. Yes?
Mhm. See, my thing is about giving them no as an option is because prospects are usually coming through ice cold. And lately, again, when I used to have calls, some of them were pretty defensive. It's almost like they expect me to start selling them right away. So it's almost like I give them the way out as okay, you can tell me no, it's totally fine. Kind of like
Yeah.
lowering a sales gun. That was the idea behind it.
No, 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 absolutely. I do agree. It's literally in the frame that I did. I said, if it makes sense, I'll walk you through the details. If it doesn't, I'll just point you to the best direction
Mhm.
based on my expert opinion. Not a problem. So it's like always sell them the way out. Not a problem with that at all. Also, you should be because you don't know 100% if you're going to be able to sell them. Okay.
Mhm.
Or if it makes sense for them. So, okay. All this is clear,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
thank you.
Yes.
All right. Keep going, Liam. Just ask the discovery question. Let's just take it from there. This took long enough.
So, Isabella, tell me, what led you to book a call with us today?
Terrible tempo, motherfucker.
Because I
Again,
wasn't in it, but yeah.
go for it again.
So, blah, 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 just on the frame. Yeah, 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 sounds good, daddy. Cool. Well, look, yeah, tell me, what led you to book a call with us today?
Yeah.
All right.
So I saw your guys' Instagram. I was curious and I saw some of the results, you know. It looks like you guys know what you're doing. Um, but personally, you know, I've been yo-yoing for a number of years now. Gain 10 pounds, lose 5 pounds, gain 10 pounds, lose no weight. Just been yo-yoing back and forth.
Hmm.
And yeah, I just want to see what it is you guys have to offer to see if it'll work for me.
Nice and simple. I like it. So, you saw our results on Instagram. You thought, hey, these guys seem to know what they're doing. You've been yo-yoing now for a number of years, going up and down and up and down, and you just want to see if we can help you. Is that correct?
Yeah, you know, and I've also been busy. You know, I'm running my own business right now. I'm a small business owner.
Okay.
I own 3 salons, so that's what I do. Takes up a
Hmm.
good amount of my time. You know, I've owned these salons for about 10 years. So over the last 10 years, I've gained some weight, and you know,
Okay.
I've tried a number of things, so I'm trying to see if this will be the one that sticks.
Interesting. Okay. And tell me, you said you've gained weight in the last 10 years. What are you actually training for? Is it to lose some weight? Is it to get really jacked or shredded? Like, what's the goal here?
No, I don't want to be jacked and shredded. I want to lose fat, right? But I want to
Hmm.
look toned. I want to look toned. I want to look fit. I want like I just want that toned
Okay.
look. I don't want to look like I'm overweight.
Boss, are you asking that because of the offer forces you to ask that
Yes.
thing? Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right. What would I ask? I'll just stop you and I'll say what I would ask. Well, if that's the case, I would say, what the hell does she mean with yo-yoing and the 10 pounds? Was this consistent that she's gained? I would just jump directly into that. But okay, keep going.
Yep. This is literally my next question. So look, you said that now you've been yo-yoing for a number of years and you've been going up and down and so forth. How many years has that been? And can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, about 10 years ago, before I decided to start my businesses, you know, I was a good weight. I was 130, right? And then I've gained some weight since then. I mean, just over the years working businesses, I'm very busy, so I've tried different things. I've tried personal trainers, and I mean, I've done everything that they asked me to do. I worked out, you know, I ate the foods that they told me to eat, and I just was not losing weight. So I don't know what it
Really?
is. Yeah, I mean, I've tried so many things and nothing seems to work for my body. So that's why I'm on this call, hoping to see something that'll work for me.
Wow. And when you say you've been yo-yoing, what does that look like in terms of numbers? Like, how high do you end up going, and then how much does it come back down?
Pause, pause,
Oh,
pause.
okay. I have Joel pinned.
Oh yeah, pin me as well. Not bad. Best question to ask now is, okay, so 10 years ago you weighed 130 pounds, right, Isabella?
Yes.
How much do you weigh now?
Oh, I weigh 166.
What would you ask based on that, Liam, after that?
So I'm trying. I don't know if pounds. So she's gained an extra 30 pounds. Is that what she just said?
Yeah.
36 pounds. That's what I
Yeah.
would. Firstly, I would confirm. Like, so you're 36 pounds up in the last 10 years. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And then I would say, I would ask her what her thoughts on that are.
No, no,
What
no.
are the next
It's
thing to do?
okay. So right now you're 166. Did that number went higher sometimes, or this is the maximum? That's what you
Okay, I
need to
see.
know. So
Okay.
Um, uh, I lost some weight. I mean, sorry, no, no. Let me change my answer. No, no, no. It just increased over time, and this is the most that I've weighed.
okay.
Mhm.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'6".
5'6", and you weighed 166 pounds.
Yes.
And this has been increasing over time, over 10 years, even though you try multiple things.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happened.
This gives you a perfect opening to a good question. What would you say it is?
I mean, there's like 10 different good questions here that you can ask, but mm, I would probably relate it to the things that she's tried, right? Like, if she's been doing this, I think it's too early to ask, like, does that frustrate you? How does that make you feel? So forth.
No, yeah.
So
So
I would just ask here. I mean, I would more go into what she's done in the past. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I would actually find out first why it's so important to her to change this. Because she seems very motivated, but she's hired all these different people. So I'm like, why is this so important to you?
okay. So that's the beauty with scriptless. You can go multiple directions. All of them I liked. What I would do right now is, because she just told me that after I said, so you're 5'6" and you're 166 pounds and you're just constantly increasing the weight. Is that why you're in this call now? To change that? Yes. It's like a first nut that I'm tying. And
Mhm.
then what I would jump, honestly, even though what you said was good and I liked it, I would just go with the yo-yoing. I'm still, I don't know what that means. Like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
Like, what is
Yeah,
that? It's like, does that mean that she's constantly
that's what I was
losing
thinking
and
too.
gaining weight? And then I will go
Yeah.
with what you pretty much were trying to go. So try to do that.
Okay. So Isabella, so you said you've essentially been increasing in weight for the last 10 years, and now you're at 166 pounds. You also said that you were yo-yoing at the same time. So how has that looked? Like, what do you mean by that?
Yeah. So, I get some results where I might lose 2, 3 pounds, and then I'm doing what my trainer's telling me, and then all of a sudden I put the weight back on, or I gain a bit more,
Hmm.
right? And then that's just been happening over the years where I'm in a phase where I lose weight, and then after a while it just stops working, and then I just gain the weight again. I lose weight, I gain the weight again, but each time it's like I've gained more and more weight.
So would you say that you've been getting consistent results or not at all?
No, not consistent. I mean, if it was,
You can literally say, so you're consistently increasing weight. So your
Hmm.
result is that you're consistently increasing your weight. You can literally, it's the perfect opening for that. Or the
Okay.
result, the consistent result you're getting is that you're increasing your weight. Slap in the face already.
Yep.
All right. Good. Say that and let's see where it goes.
So the consistent result that you're getting with the training is that you've been consistently increasing in weight. Is that correct?
yeah, and I think the reason for that is
Mm.
because none of these trainers or programs that I've tried are working. Like nothing seems to work
Mm.
for me.
I'm curious, how many different training programs and things have you tried?
Yeah, I mean, I've had two personal trainers. One of them was better than the other, but I still didn't get the results that I wanted. And then I tried this one other program where they helped me with my nutrition, but I don't know, like I got help with my nutrition, but it just didn't seem to help. I still gained weight.
Really? And I mean, going into these programs, you probably like invested time, energy, effort, money, so forth. Considering all the work you did in those programs, and be very straightforward with me, considering all the work that you did in those programs, do you think you should have gotten more results, or do you think the results you got were pretty accurate?
No, I should have gotten way more results. I should have
Hmm.
I shouldn't even have this problem right now.
Yeah. And were you hiring people over that 10-year period? You were just trying different things?
Yeah.
Wow. And what was the longest program that you did? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, I had a personal trainer for maybe like 6 months. I tried working out with them. I got stronger, right? I definitely got stronger. My arms and my glutes and my quads got stronger, but the weight was not falling off. And I thought with the
Hmm.
exercise program that they gave me that I would finally lose weight, but nothing happened.
Wow. I mean, doing all these different programs and going into them and none of them getting the results you want, that must be frustrating for you.
Oh,
Now stop.
extremely.
I mean, you nailed it. All right, fuck, you won. You won. I admit it. But you just put a word in her mouth. Don't do that.
I was gonna ask in my head, is that frustrating to you? And then it
That
just
was
slipped
better.
out the wrong way.
That was better. But I mean, you took a risk with that one. She bought it, so it's like, okay, cool. That was excellent. But just keep in mind, the thing is that right now you're going slow. You're going slow. It's not in the wrong direction. It's gonna take so much longer. Like, uh, uh, I'll show you how you can speed it up. So, Isabella, you've been consistently hiring people to train for 10 years.
Yeah.
Why did you think that in over 10 years of hiring different experts that I'm assuming they know what they did, you did not get results?
Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't think they knew what they were doing. Because if they did, then I would have gotten the results that I wanted.
Okay. How many experts did you hire? Like how many?
Like three.
Three in 10 years. Okay. Do you believe with a hand in your heart right now that it was genuinely their fault and not yours?
Hmm. I'd say it was my fault for falling for their bullshit, you know? I feel like, sure, they've gotten results for other people, but I think they just weren't able to figure it out for me.
What makes you special? Just for me to understand.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure what makes me special. I just know that I've had a difficult time losing weight.
Do you see how we're really advancing very quickly? We're getting into the
Yeah.
stage of we need her to take responsibility, like zero ownership right now. Now, we advance to that thing very quickly. How would you, like anyone, I mean, but mostly Liam, how would you get that ownership? What do you think you can get? How do you think you can get that ownership?
I don't know if she has, I don't know. I don't see how she has zero ownership right now, but mm, I don't know enough about the training programs as well, but essentially you're saying that she doesn't have ownership right now because she's saying, oh, it just didn't work for me. Is that what you mean?
The thing is that she was trained by three guys,
I have an
and
idea.
none of them got her. Hey, Joel. So none of them got her anything. So I mean, I'll show
Yeah.
you what I would do, but say your thing, Joel, and then I'll show you what I would do in this case.
Yeah, I would say, okay, like I know you're busy, right? So like booking an hour of your time is very valuable to you. So I'm assuming that if you took an hour of your time to do this, it's because you believe that there is something out there that can help you. So do you believe that there is a solution out there, or do you just believe no, nothing is going to work?
That's good. It's low. It's good, but it's low. Like, definitely. I think you're making what Liam is doing. You're both going in the same direction. It's just that you're gonna end up having an hour of a call. Hey, Liam. So you're gonna have like an hour of a call, right? So it's like, yeah, tell me.
No, all I was gonna say is I think this is gonna be the wrong thing, most likely. But something that could be good here is asking like, well, I mean, what do you think you need to see from a program so that you know that it's actually gonna help you?
That's
It's
good.
getting there. It's getting there. So my question would be, okay, Isabella. So I'm kind of concerned right now. If you already were trained by 3 people and you never got results, how this would be different?
Well, I'm hoping it would be different and you guys would tailor this more to me, right? Like your coaches and your program, I'm hoping you guys will really understand my situation, my schedule, my body type. Just because I don't know, but I think with the other programs I've had, they've been too generic.
So actually, I'm not gonna do it. What would should you say? This one is easy. To that one.
Yeah, just what I put in the chat, I'd be like, wait, you're hoping this will work? Like, tell me, like, what do you know about us? Like, why did you book the call?
But you're one step further though. You're getting certainty. But before getting that certainty, flip it over. So she literally said, Isabella, can you remind him what you said? Like just say it quickly.
Yes.
There's a big point in what you said about the other coaches.
Yeah. I said the other coaches, they gave me too generic of a plan. I need something that's tailored to me.
That's one thing I was gonna ask her as well. I was gonna ask her, did what they give you was custom? That's what I was gonna ask her too.
Okay.
So then the best thing here is to say, mm, so would you want to do another generic program, or do you want something that's a bit different? What are your
Uh,
thoughts?
she's gonna say, well, I mean, obviously I want the Taylor one. So it's like, I mean, okay. But
And then I
again,
take her card.
it's going slow again. So what you can say is, okay, how would you know a program would be tailored to you? How would you know we're not generic? Again, all I'm doing
Okay.
is make her sell herself to me. I'm doing nothing.
It's like a mix of the two questions I just said.
Yes.
Hmm.
All right. Ask
That's
ask
good.
her that.
Okay. Mm. So, I mean, going into a new program, how would you know that it would be different? Like, how would you know? Is that what you said? Now I'm
That
just
it'll
trying
be
to remember
tailored
what
to
you
me.
said.
Don't memorize it. Just understand the
Yeah,
principle.
exactly. Well, she, it just said, "Oh, They were all generic." So it's like, okay, going into a new program with coaching, how would you know it was tailored to you?
Well, if I was given, you know, exercises that work with my goals for what I want my body to look like, um, if I was given a nutrition plan that actually worked around my schedule, not just, hey, eat this, but like when I can fit in my meals, like what's gonna help me to stay the most full for my schedule. Because I'm up on my feet all day. Um, I can't just eat chicken and rice. Like I'm gonna be hungry. Like I need something that's gonna work with me. I'm always on the go.
Mm, that makes sense. So it's about having a workout program that suits your goals in particular, and it's also about having a nutrition plan that you can still eat what you want, don't have to eat crap all day or not enjoy it, but it also fits within your schedule. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Because with my last trainer, they
Pause,
were
pause,
telling me
pause.
to eat.
Before we go too far. Say that, but before that, say, wow, you were not getting that?
That's what I was about to say just then. I was going to say, so in 10 years and 3 programs, none of them even gave you that.
Good. I mean, if you were gonna say it later, cool. But do you
I
see
just
it's
switched
super
it. Yeah.
powerful? Now you're making her doubt. It's like, oh, I should have got that. So now you're buying and using her own rationalization that other people didn't help her as a stepping stone to go even higher.
Yeah.
So
That's
nice.
good.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
All right, keep going.
So, Joelle Isabella, you're telling me that in the last 10 years, with 3 different training programs, 2 PTs, one training program, none of them gave you that?
No, no, they didn't. Like they told me to fucking eat brown rice, avocado, and chicken. Like, I can't fucking do that when I have three businesses. Like, let me eat a fucking Snickers bar. Like, help a Snicker out,
Mm.
you know?
So it sounds like they weren't actually customizing it to exactly what you wanted. Were they making it easier for you in any way, or were they just giving you the program and just saying, go ahead and do it?
Uh, well, the program that I was in, they just gave me generic stuff. The second personal trainer that I had, they helped me a bit more with my nutrition, but it still felt too rigid. You know, it didn't feel flexible enough for my lifestyle.
Hmm. And why is that a concern for you? I mean, some people just have very like rigid, rigid, rigid. Why do you think that might not work for you?
Well, because some days I have to go to one salon and scream at all the bitches in there because they're not, hitting KPIs.
Amen.
Exactly. These bitches need to stay in line. And I think also, you know, other days I'm also speaking to clients. I'm also, you know, doing administrative stuff. Like I'm traveling between these three locations all the time. Very rarely do I have a day where I'm just at home and doing administrative work. So yeah, it was too rigid for me, and then it didn't make it sustainable.
Wow. So it sounds like it's very important for you to not only be able to get there, but also be able to sustain it because you've been yo-yoing as well and you haven't made the progress. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
I can see that this is very just important to you in general. I mean, you've in the last 10 years hired three different programs and you've also stressed about Luca. And you've hired three different programs and nah, you've hired three different programs and I can tell just by talking with you that it's very, very eh, like something you want to do. So, I mean, tell me like why is this so important to you personally?
Um, I want to lose the weight. I want to look like how I did 10 years ago. You know, I it's frustrating
All
having
right,
spent
pause,
these
pause,
last
pause. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. There
yeah.
was one very good question, and then you could have asked that. The very good question is, okay, so you're looking right now for something that is flexible, that can adequate to your lifestyle, correct?
Yes.
Yes. You need to give her that extra confirmation. But the problem, so that's one thing. And the thing is that you jumped into why is this so relevant, but we still haven't got the ownership that we wanted. Like all this was to get ownership, and ownership is still not there. So what I would say is, okay, Isabella, so if, for example, we were able to give you that, do you think that you would put your part as in training, as in dieting correctly? Yes or no? Like role play with me. Just answer that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Because I want to get results. I'm tired of working with programs that don't work for me. And if I found a program that did work with my schedule and was flexible, yeah, I would do everything that was required of me as long as it works.
Okay. My concern is that we do have a program that works, and I'm pretty sure you know it. That's why you're in this call. You probably saw a bunch of testimonials. Now, my concern is that it's not going to be easy. You're a smart woman. I know that you know it. How would you, even if you have the flexibility, make sure that you have the time to train and eat properly, considering that you're running three businesses?
Mm, the training is harder because there are some days where I'm just traveling all the time, but I mean there are days that are slower, so I would just have to plan in advance, you know. Or if an emergency happened, I would just have to figure out, okay, like I need to work out early in the morning or later at night. I don't know. And then with my nutrition, you know, I can stick to a schedule I can stick to a plan as long as, I can eat from some of the stores that are around my salons. That would make things easier for me. I don't want to be told that I can't eat certain foods. I just want to know the amount that I should eat, and how I can still eat without feeling hungry.
Okay. We're going to talk about the dieting. and we're gonna make sure that you have the flexibility so that you can eat the things that you want. Don't worry, you're not gonna have to solely live on rice and chicken. I know that's a concern for you. There's no need for that. Okay, I know you're not trying to become a bodybuilder, so it's all good. Now, again, let me ask you again. So, do you think that you can make that commitment to say, even if an emergency happens or a very busy day happens, you can find a way to squeeze a very early training or a late training and try to stick to what we told you? Do you think you're going to be able to do that?
I can tell you this, maybe on those busier days, I might just have to skip the gym and then just prioritize it the next day. Like I'm telling you, Luca, like there's some days where I'm outside for like 14 hours, like 14, 16 hours. It's really bad. You know, like if an emergency pops up, I can definitely prioritize it the next day. That
Okay.
then that's an honest answer.
Okay. It's fine. I mean, maybe we can get resourceful and maybe while you're working, you can go walking through places. We could see. That's not a problem. But what I'm trying to really understand for you, because we need to know if we can help you, is that you're going to have that mindset to say, I'll do my best every single day, even if there are some challenges in the way. Can you do that?
Yes, I can 100% do that.
Okay. Now I would like you to know, because that is a big statement. I know it's easy to say it, but as me, you probably realize that it's going to be difficult to fulfill it. So what's making you say that it's so important for you to make this? And now I literally just said what you asked, Liam. Do you see? But I just
Mm.
created a
Yeah.
lot of ownership. I even gave her like the flexibility. I already deal with some concerns that are going to be objections in the end of the call. Do you see how much I did in that section? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ultra cooked there. So
Now
yes,
this new question hits harder. Now it hits harder because we went through all that. Now it's like, okay, that's a big statement that you just made. Like now I can really tell this is important. Like, why is this so important for you? And it now
mm,
I even feel like I've let down my guard a bit.
exactly. Good. Liam, what do you want to ask?
Yeah, all I wanted to say was with the program, the idea is that the whole idea is that we fit the gym into your life. You don't have to fit your life into the gym. So even if she is busy and doing a million things a day, the idea is that we help you, we create the flexible schedule for you and build it around your gym days. So that's the idea with that. Also, just a question, like I guess where did you see the gap in ownership? Was just that she was like, oh yeah, I'm busy? Because I can see obviously she's committed to, and this is very important, committed to the idea at least of losing weight. But I don't know, what would you in like a sentence say the ownership was, or how do you know that you've gotten the ownership? Because she might say, oh yeah, I have time to work out, but in the back of her head, she might say like, oh, it's not my fault, it's the training programs, whatever. So. I don't know. Maybe it was the training program's fault as well. Like that's an important thing because if it was, then she can buy us, great. But I don't know if that makes sense.
Yes. So the first clue is just like, I don't know, I'm playing detective pretty much. The first clue is literally she's been doing something for 10 years and it's going backwards. Therefore, it's not anyone's fault but hers. I know that. It's just the way life works. If you have been doing if you have been doing sales for 10 years and your numbers are just going lower and lower, it's your fucking fault. Literally. All right. So that's the biggest clue for me. But the second one was when she said that she hired three different people. What are the chances that if she said one, it's like okay. If she said two guys, it's like, well, I mean, it's difficult, but yeah, maybe she just had bad luck. But three guys, three different trainers, and one was giving him something very tailored, and she still didn't make it. Well, I'm going for that. It's common factor. What is X? X is her. X has been in all the equations. So that's the factor that is causing her not to have results. Therefore, it's not the trainers, it's her. Okay.
Mm.
And we all know it. People with the worst trainers on the planet, if they're really trained, they're going to get a better body. All right. Or if they stop shoving food down their throat. And then when she said, I want to go to the nearest stores, that this is something that you have to talk. I want to go to the nearest stores and buy whatever I can quickly. That's probably why she's gaining weight in the first place. And that's like, okay, cool. Got it. Now I know what it is, where it's all coming from. So all that makes me say, yeah, it's definitely her fault. She doesn't have ownership. But now what I just did, we really set the bar. Now she does have the ownership. Now she does have the commitment. Now the only thing that is missing in the cop analogy is pain. Now, pain. That's your next step. Okay. So I would get priority, kind of like because we're already there. I kind of look, honestly,
Okay.
I looked at it in a way that could align with your question. Otherwise, I'd probably do it differently. But I just looked at it in a way that would have ended with your question because I want to see where you want to take it. But then
Mm-hmm.
a very important thing is that, okay, you know why this is so important, got it. But you got to link that to the pain. Okay. Now, if you
Okay.
guys are
So,
saying, and one more thing before you go, because I seen a couple faces, is if you guys are saying, how in the fuck can you create that, all that, and also link it to Liam's question and then say that? It's because I'm just zooming out. Like I'm constantly saying, if you guys are not being able to do this, it's because you're just zoomed in. You're just focusing on what she just said and just that. Okay. I am zoomed out. It's like I'm zooming in, I'm listening to what she's saying. Got it. Then I zoom out, I see the whole picture, and then I zoom in again and ask my question. Zooming out allows me to see it all, and that's why I can connect all the dots and move the conversation in multiple ways. Kind of like I just did with that. But anyways, that's more advanced. Eventually, it's doable. It takes practice. But point now, find out why is this so important, and then link that to the pain. I want to see how you do that.
yep. And just with the ownership, so essentially, once again, just so I can get it to stick in my mind,
Yes.
she didn't really admit that it was her fault, though, that it was not working. That's what I'm confused on. Like, she never said, "Oh, it's my
Mm-hmm.
fault, it's shit." She just said, like, "Yeah, XYZ hasn't worked. I'm doing this." So I guess how did you know that you got the ownership there, if that makes sense? Because she never said, like, "Oh yeah, it's my fault."
Well, those are two different things. One is ownership doesn't necessarily mean I have the fault of everything. Clearly, in a way, it does. It's more of a soft concept. But right now, the way that she answered my questions, I know she wants to do it. I can see a lot of commitment and ownership about what's the situation. Okay. But also I know from the question that I asked earlier, which is, do you think it was 100% your fault? Like, sorry, it was the fault of those three people and not yours? And she said, no, I mean, it was them. Like she literally believes that. So if I just keep digging on that, I mean, Joel, you're playing the prospect, you might can say, but if I just keep pressing like that linearly, she's gonna say, no, I mean, it was their fault.
Yeah.
And they're not
I would
giving
have
me a good
probably
program.
spazzed.
What would you
Yeah.
say?
I probably would have spazzed out and said, like, what do you mean? Like, no, it was them. They were like, I would have been, I don't know, typical Karen.
So I know for a fact that in that case it wouldn't have worked. If I want her to say it is my fucking fault, which is good, clearly, I would have done it in a different way with pain, for example. And that's why I want you to get there. But why is this so relevant to you? How is this affecting your life? Because in this and this and this
Mhm.
and this. Okay. Do you think you have anything to do with that? I do. And it's a combination, it's a dance. This is more of a complex one. I would have gotten it that way. But it's not even needed because right now with the answer that she gave me, right now, I don't need her to tell me, yeah, it's my fault. I don't need that. I need the fucking commitment. In this case, at
Mhm.
least. In this case, at least. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the ownership you got was also basically the same as the commitment. It was her saying, like, yes, I'm willing to put in the work, I'm willing to put in the effort, like it's on me. Is that it?
It's an ownership of the solution. You got two type of
Mhm.
ownerships. The ownership that is basically who has the fault of the problem, and the ownership of who has the fault of the solution.
Interesting.
That's
There's two
really good.
ownerships. All right. Now, clearly, I'm a big favor. I'm a big in favor of playing on both. Okay. If you have to prioritize one, you probably want to prioritize who has the ownership of the problem. Why? Because you need to understand why it's going on in the first place. Now, in this case in particular, if I just keep pressing her like this right now, it's probably going to backfire. So I might as well do it later on. And right now I'm going to focusing on the ownership of the solution. In whose fault is to make this work? Me, mine. I got her to say that. I got her to believe that. Therefore, I can advance. I got that ownership. And then I'm going to get the ownership of the pain, of the real pain of the problem while when I'm talking about the pain. Okay. Why is this so important to you to have this weight? Well, because I hate how I look and my friends don't want to go with me, boys don't want to date me, whatever it is. And then I can say, okay, so these trainers have done you wrong, but do you think you also had to blame for that? Yeah, because I'm working on these 3 jobs and like, okay. So do you understand that it will be also your fault? Like I said, that's why I wanted that commitment at the beginning. Make sense? Yeah, makes sense. Absolutely. Boom. Do you see how by doing it like that, it's like pretty much a masterpiece, like an orchestra? Every part lines together. And it's like, and this
Yep.
is why you're paying me, boys. All right. Anyways, now go for
I
it.
get it.
Go for it again. What would you do?
Okay. So wow, Isabel. So considering all that, I can see that this is very important to you. I mean, obviously. I mean, tell me, why does this mean so much to you personally?
Yeah, I want to get back to where I was a couple years ago, where I felt more confident in my body. And I just
Mm,
haven't had that confidence that I had before.
got it. When you say confidence, what does that mean to you?
That that means me walking into one of my salons and, you know, because I work in the hairdressing industry, my hair is always great, right? I get it done every week. I always look great, but it's almost like it feels cheap because my body doesn't match it. And I feel like I've lost that. And
Mm,
I want to be able to walk into my salons and feel like my hair looks good and the rest of me looks good too. And so far, I've only had a part of that.
wow. So you said you feel cheap because your body doesn't match the way you do your hair and so forth.
Yeah, and I mean like not like cheap as in like I'm worthless. No, like I have a lot of self-confidence. It's just
Mm,
I want to look the part. I want to be a badass in business, but I also want to be a badass with my body.
hmm Okay. You said you have a lot of confidence, but you also say that you're feeling cheap right now with this. I guess, what do you mean by that? Like, can you explain that to me?
It's almost like what good is it that my hair looks amazing if I don't have the body to match it, if I can't pair the body with it. Um,
Okay,
and that's important to me.
interesting. So, considering when you do walk into the nail salon, do you feel confident then?
Boss, boss, boss. How do you think it matches right now?
Mm,
Matches?
1 to 10. Shit. What you said, Joel? Say it again
yeah.
for Liam.
Um, yeah, I just feel like my hair looks amazing, but my body doesn't match my hair. Like my hair looks amazing, but my body doesn't.
How do you think that matches your hair with your body from 1 to 10?
Oh, I see. Oh, sorry, yeah. I see what you mean.
I'd give myself maybe a 4 or a 5.
4 or 5. Wow. And how long has it been a 4 or 5 for?
Yeah, at least like the last 5 years.
Oh, so the last 5 years, you've been walking to the nail salon and feeling like you're only a 4 out of 5 as compared to your hair. Is that correct?
Good, but I'll show you the difference. Good, good, good. You said
Okay.
it perfectly, but I'll show you something more now. Say that again, Joel.
Yeah, so I'd say I'm at a 4 or a 5 with my body. I forgot what I said.
Okay. For how long have you been feeling this way?
For at least the last 5 years.
Sorry, I didn't hear. Can you say that again?
5 years.
Left.
This is like some big ball manipulation.
Yeah, pretty much. Don't laugh, don't laugh. Uh, sorry, 5 years you've been feeling this way?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been 5 years where my hair is my hair is always looking great, obviously, but my body, that's when I started to notice it's slipping away.
Slipping away how? Before you answer that, pause, clearly. When you do this secret dark manipulation techniques, don't laugh. Like make it sound like it's natural, right? Wow, 5 years. Otherwise, it's gonna backfire a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the last question? It was
Slipped
oh,
away
slipping
how?
away. Yeah. Yeah. 10 years ago I had an amazing body, and it's like that version of me has been slipping away, and I've lost I've lost that woman that I used to know.
Keep going, Liam.
Oh, mate. I mean, considering that for the last 10 years, you have slipped away and lost the woman you knew once. How does that all make you feel? I mean, how do you feel about the situation?
No, you too fast now.
I
Wow.
feel like we've been on this call for ages now, but sure. Because now it's just
No, no,
like,
no.
look, let's fucking
No,
get to
because
it.
we're stopping every 5 seconds to explain everything. Otherwise, it would be like 20 minutes tops. How was that woman like?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that woman, she walked into her business and all the girls around her admired her because she was she was a boss, she was taking care of things, and she also looked the part. Like I felt like I had a lot of respect because I was the boss, obviously, but I also had a lot of respect because I looked very beautiful.
Let's say that she's right here on the call with us and she's looking at you right now. What do you think she feels?
Sadness, I don't know.
Sadness. Do you think she feels sad when she looks at you?
I think she's sad. I think she's sad because she enjoyed so much all the praise that she got before, you know, and it's sad to see that it's not there anymore.
When was the last time someone praised you?
Mm, with my body or my hair?
The body, girl. We're talking about the body. Your hair is amazing.
Thank you. With my body, okay, it's happened recently, but it didn't feel real.
How so?
Like some of the girls in these salons, they're kind of kiss asses, and they'll say like, "Oh, you work it, girl. You look amazing in that dress." But like part of me knows that they're just saying that because I'm their boss, but maybe it's been a while since I feel like I've gotten a genuine compliment on how my body looks.
What would it be worth to you to get those compliments again?
It would be amazing. It would be worth a lot.
Pause. Do you see how we're advancing? We're getting super emotional. I'm ripping her off to pieces.
Yep. That's it. You want me to keep going?
So where would you go now? What would you say now, Liam?
Just I could be totally tripping on this, but I would say, I mean, considering now that you felt this way for such a long time, why did you decide now to book a call? Why not like a few months ago, a few years ago, even?
Yeah.
But yeah. Let me think.
Boss, while
I
you're
think,
thinking,
yeah.
usually in the majority of the cases, that question will be way sooner for obvious reasons, right? But the thing is, why I'm always teaching you to assume formlessness depends on the fucking call. I'm not going to stop all this beautiful discovery we did just to say, oh, why now? Because fucking guru told me that I have to do it as the third question, right? No. So the idea is that we work with what we got, all right? But it is very important to get the why now. Like I still don't know the why now. We got so much out of everything, but that's still an incognito. So let's figure that out and then just smack her down with the how much longer, pretty much, and pitch.
Yeah. I think, one day I came into the salon with a dress. This happened about 2 weeks ago. I came into the salon with a dress and the zipper on the back had come down. And so I asked one of the girls to zip it back up and she couldn't. And I thought, okay, maybe she's just weak. And so another girl had to help her. And it took two women to zip up my dress. And then I was like, oof, that feels tight. And it was so fucking embarrassing because I never used to have that problem. Before I can just reach up, zip it myself. And now I needed two grown women to zip up my dress. And that's when it hit me like,
Wow.
I wonder what they're thinking about me.
What do you think they're thinking about you?
Uh, I hope nothing bad, but I can only assume that in the back of their minds, they're like, wow, Isabella has gained some weight. Like she's starting to let herself go.
Would you want to let yourself be in that situation ever again?
I never want to experience that again.
Pause. I could ask the how much longer question now here, but that was sort of a version of it. I don't know if I need to ask how much longer. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I don't even like the how much longer. The way that I say it is like, do you want to stay another day in a situation where that could happen again? No. Why not? Like I told you, I'm embarrassed about this. Okay. Isabella, I know it's a certainty that we can help you. I genuinely believe so. Before I explain to you how this program could work, if you want to be more direct, if you want to be more indirect, you could say, I know it's a certainty that we can help you. Is Do you want me to walk you through how we can possibly help you? Please go for it. Awesome. And then you say, okay,
Okay.
before I do that, is there anything else that I am missing? Always ask that question. Is there anything else that I'm missing? It's like
Yep.
you give her the momentum of saying, okay, he's finally gonna explain it to me. And then you slap her in the face and it's like, is there something else that I might be missing? Always. All right. It's like, don't just poke the bear so much. I mean, this prospect is willing to talk, but some prospects might not, as you boys know. So
Yeah.
is there something else? Not really, usually. Depends. I don't know if you want to say something more. And pitch time. Yes?
What about pre-handling the wife or pre-handling the husband, whatever it is?
Facts. I mean, I wouldn't. Depends on what she says to me and the, is there something else? If there's nothing, then you can say, okay, let's say you want to do this. Now I'm starting to do it a little bit after the pitch. Maybe that's why I'm like, but honestly, pre-handling time in the wife, you could do it before and after the pitch. Like,
We
you
already
know,
pre-handled time though, so
yes, we did. So it's like, don't get too boxed in because also, I don't know, you genuinely might forget to do so. and then you could just remember when you do it. Like you can just do it in the pitch. Let's say that you remember you
Yeah.
forgot to pre-handle the wife, and I don't know. Then while you're doing the pitch, you say, "Okay, does this make sense?" In the middle of the pitch, does this make sense? Yes. Okay. So far, how's everything going? Does it make sense? Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Just keep going with the pitch, and at the end of the pitch, you say, "Okay, considering this is something that you might want to do." Another thing that I forgot to ask you, you can say that. Do you have the power to jump into something like this? I know we haven't talked about finances, anything. I just want to know if this is a decision that is up to you to make, or do you need someone else's permission? No, it's up to me. Okay, cool. And then you just keep going. All right. Or variation. How would you make a decision like this? Let's say you want to. Don't worry. I'm not saying that you have to give me yes or no right now. We haven't talked about, for example, finances, but how would you usually make a decision like this? And then she says, and then you can say, do you need to talk to someone? Do you need time to think about this? Be careful in this one. And I'm going to say, you can say this so that you can bring the objections in front of the table and you can already dismantle them all. But it is also risky because if you're saying it like that, you're like, yeah, I could think about this. Why? And when should you not do this? You should bring this up with a prospect who's very direct. If you get me as a prospect, you can do this. If you get the typical person who is a bit weak, indecisive, I don't know, do not do this because you're just going to create and put objections in front of the table. It's like, oh, yeah, you're right. I should think about this. Make sense? Or is it just too confusing what I just said? If it,
No, that actually makes sense.
Okay. If it's too confusing, boys, or if any of you, or maybe you understand it, but you're in a call and you're like, is this, should I or should I not do it? Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't take the risk. No need to take an unnecessary risk, and just leave it at that. It's a bit more advanced, I guess. Anyways, good. Makes sense. Liam, especially you and the rest.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good.
What do you guys think about this role play?
That was very, very good.
Very helpful.
I played that prospect on purpose because that's the sort of prospect I would have a hard time with. But now I see how I can handle them.
Awesome. I'm glad it helped. I'm glad it fucking helped. All right, boys.
Yeah. And the fixes are easy as well that you mentioned.
Yeah, but do you see like what I was explaining to you, Liam? There's only one salesman
Yeah.
on the call. It is not you. Like I was just making her sell yourself to me, sell yourself to me, sell yourself to me. That's all I'm doing consistently, consistently. The prospect is like, all right, completely sold, super easy. I wouldn't worry so much about the finances. If she's running 3 salons, I'm pretty sure she can invest. So it wouldn't be my biggest concern right now. My biggest concern is literally the ownership and the time. Those two. And the objection of the fucking food. Those three are my biggest concerns. So
The
yes,
food, you can handle that in the pitch though, right? Like
exactly.
you can tailor
you
the
can.
pitch to the whole food shit and all the fucking I don't have time. That's when you attack it.
Exactly. So the thing with the
Because we
ownership,
have everything that you mentioned. Yeah.
yeah, the ownership we already handle. You could go deeper into that if you want to. You can kind of test the waters. I don't think it would have gone well in this case. That's why I didn't do it. But you can try. I'm not saying not to try. Though if she says something that is delusional, they're saying, okay, okay, I see. I'm sorry that they didn't really help you. Oh yeah, yeah, but boom, just move on. Because in this case it's acceptable. In some cases, you do need to get a lot of ownership on that aspect. You guys will see. The second one, which is basically the time thing, we handle already, literally. And the one with the foods is something that I'm gonna be tailoring in the pitch. I know that you struggle. I know that some days are difficult for you. So the way that we handle the dieting is blah 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 blah. All right. So that way, if it's a Tuesday, it's a very busy Tuesday for you, and it's 6 p.m. and you're starving, you can go to the bar. You can go to the store in front of your business, and you just grab a couple of sneakers. I don't know. It's fine. I don't want you to hate your life, Isabella. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, yeah, awesome. Boom.
Yep. Our program does that too.
Cool. Nice. All right.
Yep.
Who's next?
I wanted to mention one thing.
Undernator.
Yes, tell me.
So I hear you say it all the time that like you need to zoom out. And it finally clicked for me. I think this might be helpful for the boys to hear.
Go, please.
I think when you say you zoom out, I think with you, Luca, you have a particularly good working memory. And all a working memory is you can, with your short-term memory, you can take multiple things and remember them and put them together. That's what a good working memory is. Now, for those of us that don't have the best working memory, I think literally you should lay off of the notes. Don't go heavy on the notes. Be very present and understand what the prospect is saying like a story. Luca, you said that before, right? Where it's like I just understand it like it's a movie plot. Sounds like a
Yeah.
limiting belief, Isabella.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's a limiting belief to think that your working memory is low. The antidote is to literally think, okay, I'm going to listen to this like a fucking story. It's not a person, it's their story. And that's going to help you understand the plot points because we get too lost in like, oh, what was the last thing that they said? No, no, no. They just added something to the story. Always remember, whenever someone gives you new information in a call, it isn't just that new information, it's the information plus everything else. Plus everything else. You have to see it as a whole. The story gets bigger and bigger. It's not like bits of information. I hope that helped. I just had that epiphany right now, and I think that's going to help me with my discoveries.
Good, man. No, it's great. And I think I first come with that analogy to, I was explaining it to Liam actually about how I see it as like it's a movie, right? It's like you're explaining everything, and to me, it's like a movie in the back of my mind or what you're doing with your life, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. But yes, I like that. Nice. You cooked. You cooked. All right. Gentlemen. What the fuck? Gentlemen. Who's next? Andronate, are you there to have the call? Or do you want to like do it on the next one? Like next week? Because it does not look
Reconnecting
like,
from a laptop right now.
because that does not look like good internet. Oh, he's joining from the laptop. Pause.
Yeah.
Let's give him a moment.
That's
Good.
fine. Even if he doesn't, he might not be coming to China. He's cooked.
Uh,
I
Still be
imagine
cooked.
us, yeah.
Okay. So, what are we going to play, Andronita?
Let's do my current offer, Break into Tech. So it helps people out at tech sales job.
Cool. I need an interesting prospect. Interesting. Okay, we got a volunteer. Nice. Very good.
Do you want me to do the intro as well?
Yeah. Want to see how you do it.
Good stuff. You ready, Amro?
Wait. Let me prepare for this.
Ah,
So
shit.
just just to be clear, you're selling to people in the UK, right?
Correct, yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Jesus fuck.
Wait. Let me change my name. I'm changing it to,
What name you want?
let me see. Give me a sec. I'll just pick the Krishna.
What? What? How do you even write that?
Krishna.
Krishna? No. Oh my god. Okay. Krish.
Hey, by the way,
Yeah.
before you go ahead, Scott, Krishna, somewhere in the call, you have to add in something about your religion, about Lord Rashnu. Okay?
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Every single call I've had with Andronator, I've added in something about this deity called Lord Rashnu. Do that as well.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Appreciate it.
This is criminal. All right. You both ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Krishna. Hey, Krishna.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm good, Andrenator. How are you?
Nah.
I'm doing very well. Are you in a Discord or something?
No, 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 no. I'm at home.
At home. Okay, interesting lights. Nice, nice. Either way, I know we have a limited amount of time, so ready to just jump straight into things.
Perfect, of course. Let's straight into it.
Like how direct you are. I'm the same. So on this call, we only have one purpose, and it is for us to figure out if you breaking into textiles, like you doing this program, is a good idea for you, right? So the way we're going to find that out is I'm going to ask you a few questions, and as I'm explaining the program to you, I want you to ask me questions as well about the program, right? And if we both get to the conclusion that it makes sense to you right now to join the program, then we discuss the details, right? Does that make sense?
Why it will not be a good program? I am here because I know it's a good program.
Okay, I mean that's very good. I just really want to make sure that from our end as well, that this would really make sense for you, right? Does that make sense?
What you mean? No, no, no. I don't understand. I thought I go in the call so I can join the program. Now you're saying I don't join? I don't, brother, this is not good. I don't understand. Why I will not join now?
Okay, yeah. Forgive me if I explain it to you wrong. I'm not saying that you're not going to join the program. All I'm saying is we really want to make sure that what we have going on over here could genuinely help you. Okay, so I'm just going to ask you a few questions, understand the situation. If it makes sense, we'll discuss next steps. Okay?
Okay, brother. Ask question.
Right. And just a fair warning, I'm a pretty direct guy, pretty straightforward, and I'd like it to be the same way because that will help us both get to the answer if this is the right fit for you. All right? Does that sound like a fair approach?
No problem, brother. My kind of people always very direct. We love direct people. No BS, no bullshit. Okay, no bullshit. Go tell me what your question?
Awesome.
What's your question?
All right, pause. Pause,
Love
pause,
it.
pause.
So tell
Andronator,
me,
very, very good pacing. Very good way you're setting the frame. Very good tonality. Take notes, boys. This is 10 out of 10, literally. Like 10 out of 10. Very approachable, very nice. Even Krishna playing a dickhead, it's still like very good. Very well underrated. Keep going.
thank you. So Krishna, tell me, what led you to book this call with me today?
Well, brother, I've been doing my job for 10 years now, and the market is completely capped. No money, no money. Same money, same. No advancement. So I saw the ad in the phone, the TikTok. So when I saw the TikTok ad, I said I want to join immediately, brother. Immediately.
Interesting. Okay. So you've been working your current job for the past 10 years, but because the market it's capped, it sounds like the reason you want to join and do this. Did I get it right?
Yes. I saw sales. It's only commit no cap in the sales, but in my job, I already like best 10 out of 10, and they give me this bullshit market cap. I was like, what the hell? I studied all my life, and now you tell me I cap? That is not good. That is complete 100% bullshit. Sorry. Pardon my French accent.
Yeah, I like how no nonsense you're. What do you currently work with?
I am currently doing accounting.
Accounting. Okay, so that's what you've been doing for 10 years. You started it. You feel like you're 10 out of 10 the best, but it's like you hit the ceiling pretty much.
Yes, I know I hit the ceiling already. They told me.
Okay. During these 10 years, have you progressed in terms of the salary? Like, I assume you progressed, but now you kind of hit the ceiling, it sounds like.
Yes, 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 of course. The progress very slow, like obviously 10 years salary increase, bonuses, but then later they say, okay, enough. This is you want more money, you have to be manager or something like or go outside. Like outside. I said, where I go now? I come here for money. Now you
I
say
see,
no money.
Krishna. So, makes sense. How much do you currently make
Right now I make like around 47,000.
a year?
Yes, yes, brother, a year, of course. I will not, if I make 47,000 a month, I will not be here talking to you. No offense. But obviously.
I see. Okay. So 47K, let me just get an idea. So like 3.9K. Is that before or after taxes?
No, 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 that before taxes, brother, before. Like way before taxes.
So after taxes, just like an idea, what are we kind of looking at?
Like around like 2.9K. Like around 2.9K something. Something like that.
2.9K. All right. Interesting. Tell me, what are your thoughts about that number?
No, 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 no. So, okay. So 2.9K every month. Okay. And one of the big motivators from what I'm seeing is making more money, right, Krishna? For you right now to be in this call?
Yes,
Okay.
brother, that is what I'm saying.
Okay. So just for me to have an idea then, after every month, how much is left? Like, what are you working with? Like, are you living paycheck to paycheck? Do you have like? I would like to understand that.
Yes, brother. Every month, same story. The company give Krishna money, and then money go away. Like it's all gone, almost like roughly all gone. Like
Okay.
I take money, I open money, end of the month off, no money. I was
Mm.
like, whoa, where'd the money go now?
All right. Now we know that the prospect cannot make a lot of an investment, right? It's the same mistake again in Tornator with the camera lady. You remember? It's basically we gotta know how much
I remember that.
he has left now in this case, so we can already qualify him. Now, him being I'm gonna get canceled. Him being Krishna, I'm just gonna say that. Him being Krishna, and also telling us that he's living paycheck to paycheck. Immediately, what I'm gonna say is, okay, Krishna, you sound like a very intelligent guy. You do understand that if you want to join and if you want to do this, there's gonna be a little bit of an investment, right? Now, yes, okay, cool. So what I am concerned now is that even though the investment is not that much, and I'll explain that to you in a second after I ask you some more questions. I don't want you to be in a position that would hurt you financially. So, do you have a little bit of savings or like ask it in a very casual way, not salesy, not assuming a sale, just asking basically if this is something that you want to do after I explain you everything, how would you how would you do it? You know, this special case on this, I'm only pre-handling and going so far so quickly with the prospecting right now to see if he's even a fit because well, it's Krishna. So it doesn't gives me a lot of vibes that spending a whole hour doing a discovery is going to be the best use of my time. Maybe I'll be surprised. That's why I'm being so direct. Make sense, everyone? Good.
Yes.
It does.
Yep.
Kind of an irrelevant question, but let's just say, which I'm right now, I'm in a situation where I'm barely getting calls, barely getting any practice in at the moment. Even if I know that the prospect is financially unqualified, is
In
it
that
fine to
case,
just
yes.
do the
Yeah.
discovery just for the practice of it?
Yeah. In that
Okay,
case,
cool.
yeah. Obviously. All right, keep
Cool, cool,
going.
cool. Right. Should I take it after you pre-handle the price?
Yeah. No, I mean, try to do that. I want to see how you do it. Do it very casually because there's a science in doing that. If you do it in the wrong way, it might sound super salesy. If you do it in the wrong way, the prospect is going to ask you, okay, how much is this? So there's a science about being casual that your only angle is to be concerned about them saying, okay, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, if you want to do this after I explain it to you, how do you think you can make that happen? Like already prospecting very quickly, you know? So let's see how
Cool.
you do it.
Right. Right, so Krishna, given that you said that you're right now kind of living paycheck to paycheck, that makes me a bit concerned. You're obviously a smart woman. You understand that hey, there's an investment that comes to this program. So let's say I explain you everything about the program. You genuinely wanted to do this. How would it make sense to you to do this right now? Like, would it be doable? Do you have like any savings? Because the last thing I want to do is enroll you into something that will put you in a bad spot financially. Does that make sense?
I know, brother. This is why yesterday, I think yesterday, day before, I was talking to the I think your sister, maybe you look the same. I was talking to your sister. I keep asking money, like how much cost. I'm not stupid. I know this is going to do like be like for money, obviously. Like you take something from me and I join. I keep asking, and she no give answer. I say, why you not give answer? This is going to be difficult for me to make decision. I need to know how much this cost. You know the your sister, what's her name? What's her name? What's her name? The Hannah something?
Yeah, Jennifer. Jennifer.
Oh yeah, the Jennifer. She talked to me yesterday, day before, and I keep asking like how much cost? How much cost? Like 100, 200, how much? She said no, too low, too low. I said what is too high then? The 500. And she said and then she said okay, jump call with my brother, something like that.
Okay, man. I see. Look, I'm sorry if you had like a bad experience talking to Jennifer. But again, just help me understand so I can guide you in the best possible direction, like tell you if this does make sense to you. Right now, do you have any savings?
Yes, of course, I have savings. I've doing this 10 years, brother. I have some savings. I'm not completely. How else am I living?
Okay. Mm, how, like, don't worry, I'm not the IRS or anything. Just give me an idea. Are we looking at like $50 or like a couple of thousand? Can you give me an idea?
Like my savings.
Mhm.
Why you need to know about my savings, brother? I just want to know how much this cost. And you said this good fit, good fit. Right now, I have no idea what it is you want. You said you ask questions. Now, this is very personal, brother. Why you need to know? You like a bank or something?
Nah, don't worry. Like I said, I'm not the IRS and anything. And we have a few different programs, right?
What is
Right
the
now,
IR?
I'm not sure yet what would be the best fit for you. Okay. And I'm not even sure. Maybe the best thing for you is to just get a piece of advice, right? So for me to really assess what you need and to make see if this makes sense to you in the first place, I need to get an understanding of, hey, what are we working with here? Could you even do this in the first place? Hence why
No,
I'm asking you,
no.
in
You're
your
cooked.
savings,
You're cooked. You're cooked. No. That's only gonna create more friction. All you have to say is like, no, yeah, Krishna, whatever the fuck. I understand. That's not my intention. I'll explain it again. Maybe I just wasn't clear. It's not that I just want to get hyper personal, even though I told you that I was gonna ask him questions. The reason why I'm asking this is that you told me that you're in a situation that you basically live paycheck to paycheck. Now, imagine that I explain the program that I'm about to do literally, and what you hear is something that, man, I really want to do this. I want to start, but you know there's an investment. So my concern is if you're living paycheck to paycheck, how would you be able to make an investment? You know, I think that's something that it's concerning to me on the get-go. Like, does that make sense? Why I'm asking this? That's how I would do it. You, I don't
Okay.
know. Take it from there, Krishna, and let's see how you understand it.
Yes, yes, of course. Like I save little money here and there. You don't need to know exactly how much I have in my bank account. I don't know how much I have. I know I have money, but I don't know how much exactly I have in my in the bank account.
Okay. Krishna, what do you define as little money? I need to get like an understanding, a rough range.
Like every month, it completely depends, brother, because sometimes some month I save like 50 pounds, some month it's like 150, maybe 200 because I'm trying to buy something, you know? So I save that month like extra money, like 200 pounds.
Now
Okay.
just leave
I
it.
appreciate you telling that.
Now just leave
Yes.
it. You poke
I
the bear too much.
appreciate you. Yeah, 100%. Very cool. That gives me an idea. Thank you for sharing that. So just going back to your job, so I like get full clarity in terms of that. How long have you been making 2.9K a month?
Probably since last year, brother. Last year they gave me promotion. They say you now make 3.9K. Like this is after taxes, of course. UK, they take so many taxes. Too much in my opinion. So they say you take this much. So basically 2.9K after taxes. And this year they promised me big promotion. And then this year I kept asking, like how much, where my promotion? Where my promotion? January go, no promotion. And February I start asking, listen, where is my promotion? And they said, oh, market issue this year and no promotion. And that is when I said that this is unacceptable. But I have to do it because I have to feed the family, you know?
So was that the kind of thing that made you say, okay, now I'm done with this. I want to change this. I guess that was that it?
No, or maybe yes, but ask about the family.
Mhm. Okay, I see. Could you give me an idea? Like, how's your family situation? Do you have a wife and kids, or how does it look like?
No wife and kids. No, it's still a bit early, brother. But I send money to parents, and I try to help like my brother, my sister, the small, like not children, but like young adults. I try to help them as much as I can because we live.
Okay, I mean that.
Because we grew up only mother, no father, so single parent. So once I become the man of the house, I had to go and start providing for my family.
I see. Okay, so a brother and sister and your mother. It sounds like your father's not there.
Yes, yes, single parent household. We grew up a very like no money at all.
Got
Slow.
it. And how much? How much? Sorry, you providing for your family? How does it look like? Like, is it financially? Yeah, I understand.
Yes, financially, of course. How else am I providing? That is why I said the
Going too
money
slow.
needed.
Yeah. Don't even answer. Going too slow. What you have to say is, okay, so right now you're providing for three people, mother and two brothers, correct?
Yes, his brother and sister.
Okay. How are you pulling this off considering you live paycheck to paycheck?
Well, they not live in the Scotland. Scotland, I live here alone. That they stay back at home in the Bangladesh. In Bangladesh, they had to leave India to go to Bangladesh for better life, because they're a little bit cheaper, but still better. So, but still cheap. So their money, no problem for them.
So you're good just giving them that, or one of the reasons why you want to make more money is to help them even more? Just for me to get an idea.
No, obviously, I want to help them even more. Maybe they come to Scotland one day and live even better life, But I don't know. Right now, I cannot do that because, taxes and government, they take so
Hmm.
much money. So expensive here in Scotland.
So priority for you right now is to get you in a better position, and then we can see that if needed.
Yes, yes, brother. Yes.
Okay, you see, we just get understanding. That's it. I had to throw that out there because maybe his answer would have been, "Yes, I am constantly trying to help them more, and I don't know how." And like, okay, that could be a major pain point, right? I had to go there. Maybe we got something good. We didn't, so right, we just keep going on his side. Make sense?
Yes.
Makes
Cool.
sense.
Awesome. All right. Keep going from there. What would you
Okay,
ask him now?
all right, Krishna. So help me get an understanding. Let's say you're making more money right now. How, like, on a tangible level, would that improve your life right now?
Hmm.
What you mean, brother? I don't understand.
Quality of questions. Quality of questions. What I would ask, for
Like
example, is okay, so Krishna, for how long have you been working in this job? Can you say that again?
10 years, brother. Too much time.
Okay. And how actually, when did you realize that there was a ceiling?
Like obviously I know ceiling exists, but I thought maybe it will like no problem because back home everything, good. That's why after maybe 5 years, I take my family and put in Bangladesh, so even better life. And then maybe 2, 3 years, I said maybe I need to bring them here in Scotland, even like amazing life. But money is not helping right now.
Okay. So in your current job right now, after all this 10 years of working, at what year you did realize, oh, there's a ceiling. I cannot earn more.
Last year.
Okay. So it's been a year that you know that you're limited.
Yes, yes, yes. That's why I was waiting for promotion. They said big promotion next year, not this year. Then this year come, they no promotion.
When did you found out that there was not going to be a promotion?
February. They said January, and I keep asking, no answer. Then February, I said I need answer now. Like, where is my promotion now? Tell me now. And they said no promotion. Sorry, market cap.
Okay. When did you make the decision of saying, I wanna get into a different job? I cannot keep here.
Like I try to look at LinkedIn, the Glassdoor, like try to find job outside the company, but not good compensation, no good compensation. So that's why when I saw the ad for the TikTok, and then I saw, this is maybe good decision, but I need to study a little bit. No, I know I need to just think maybe this good thing, bad thing. So I saved little bit and then I hop on the call.
All right, pause. Do you understand why I'm doing here? What I'm doing here, Engineer, or not?
Getting more clarity?
Mm, I'm trying to find the why now. Why he's in the call now. I don't know that. I really don't
Got it.
understand why he's in the call now. And all I got was I mean, my next question is going to be, and I want you to take it from there, basically. So the only reason why you're here now after all this time is just because you saw an ad in TikTok, or is there something else? I need to know
Answer.
because no, I'm explaining. I'm asking the question to you. You want to answer it, but I'm also explaining the reasoning because he did not knew, or you could just ask this in a question to make it even more effective. I'll just do it. So you are in this call right now because you saw the ad from TikTok, okay? But you have known that you were capped since February, and actually from before that. But since February, you realized that okay, there's 100% I'm capped here. So why now at the end of August are we in a call and not sooner? Is it just literally the ad, or I would like to understand that.
No, brother, I know market cap, but maybe I was looking at other options, like maybe go to even like maybe America, maybe I can go to Canada, maybe Australia, somewhere where maybe bigger promotion, like bigger money, more money, less taxes. But I did not see anything, brother. So I stay in company until I find something. And then when I saw option to do this, I said this is maybe good, something good. So I study, and then I said, okay, let me like jump boat, like from what I do to tech sales.
All right. What I'm still don't understand 100% is after 10 years of having a very slow progression in terms of your salary, what makes making more money right now such a urge for you?
Brother, I am fed up of living like this because I see people in the office, and I know people like around me, like in the outside. I go outside house, I can see people everywhere. They make so much more money, and the I don't know, maybe difficult for you to understand, but when I go in the office and they look at me, they think, oh, because this guy he black and he come here and he think he the only person here who is not the same like them. So they think they are better than me. So that's why they make more money and they give me like this much because this is enough for me. I know this is like 100% bullshit, but for me at the time it was very good, no problem. But now it is like I cannot pretend that they keep giving me money this much, 2.9K after tax, just because I am black. Like this is not a good look. I thought UK more diverse than this.
Why is the money not good anymore? Is it just because you now see other people making more than you?
I did not know they make more than me. I thought they just they have family here, they all rich, but they're not even living together, like each one on their own and each one like for themselves. They just take more money because they are like not like me. They are just, how do I say this? Like they look a little, like you.
Okay, interesting. But sorry, I didn't really understand. Was it what changed? You said before you were happy with the money you made. Now not anymore. What changed? I didn't really understand.
Because, brother, my family, I want to give them better life by maybe coming to Scotland, fresh air, green everywhere, like good food, good living. And I cannot do that if I'm only making 2.9K. So I have to make more money. So I thought maybe if I go somewhere else or maybe get promotion, but no promotion and no good compensation here in Scotland for people like me.
So didn't you want to do that from the beginning?
No, in the
Help your family?
beginning, I said I make good living here. I become like big boss here, and then I bring the family here. But beginning, no, it was just make money and try to survive because single parent mother getting too old now.
How do you mean your mother's getting too old?
Yeah, this is
Like
going too
obviously,
slow. It's going too slow. This is gonna be an hour of a call again. Too slow. How can you go faster now? Anyone actually, like not just, but how can you go faster? What's a more powerful question? Take chances. Anyone.
I was thinking of asking how much the other people he's seeing are making, but I don't know if that's a fast way.
You can try. That's faster than what you're doing. Do you, or just go
Okay.
go for the head? Do you think the other people are making more money than you?
brother, I know they make so much money. No way they're living bigger house. They have a beautiful family living in the house. They drive cars. And I live in flat, like a small apartment in building, and I only take the metro.
So why are you still in this job if you know this discrimination is taking place?
Of what I do, brother. This is why I want to do something where I don't rely on other. Like I want to work somewhere where like I'm my own boss. I work remote. I don't need the everyday communication, team work, and they keep talking, and they just leave me the only person of color aside because my idea not matter. Just stay aside, and if we need you, we let you know. I said, okay, but I am always coming to office if I'm always being put aside.
Okay, Krishna. In all honesty, how do you feel about being pulled aside by everyone at that work?
Like beginning, I was like, no problem. Okay, boss, tell me what you want and salary end of the month. Okay, no, good. But then, like 1, 2, 3 years, and still I'm putting aside. Then okay, just let me stay home. I work remotely. They said, no, you have to be in the office. I said, why? I'm not even doing anything there that need my idea. So. I don't know. I'm already tired of this bullshit. They just don't like the people like me.
And how does that make you feel?
I feel like I don't want to say it, but I know for in their minds, I am like a lower class to them.
Are you lower class than them? Do you label as such?
I I don't want to be lower class, but yes.
So you're telling me you are lower class than them. You're accepting that?
No, I don't accept it, brother, but what I do? I try to get promotion, no promotion. I try to look other jobs, no good compensation. This is why I try to go somewhere else where I work remotely. I have no cap, just my skill, because I know I'm good. Like I know I'm good if I study something, I'm always like first in the class. So I know if I do this, no cap, I will become upper class, like with the people here in Scotland.
Okay. If that's the case, do you want to keep accepting people treating you as lower class than them?
No, of course not.
Do you guys see the difference? Jesus, my laptop went crazy. There you go. Do you guys see the difference? It's like why am I doing this? Because this guy's a yapper. So I'm if I have to speed up a call, This is a good example. Also, another thing that I did. Do you guys see how I'm asking the same question twice because he doesn't answer?
Yeah.
Don't be afraid of asking the same question twice. Now, how do you speed up a call when the guy's a yapper? Okay, how can I get the cop thing fast? Commitment, ownership, pain. We just got pain. Now I'm on my way to get commitment, as you guys were seeing. Okay. Do you want to stay like this? Like, are you going to whatever? What I was saying. And then it's basically, okay, so are you prepared to take action to stop being stop being labeled as as a second class, whatever? Yes, I am. Okay, got it. What will be the last thing that I'm missing? Anyone? Are you still awake?
Ownership.
Ownership. How would you get the ownership now with this guy?
Mm, Krishna, given that you've been treated as lower class for such a long time, why do you think you're still in this job?
I need the money, brother. Family go hungry if I leave the job with nothing else to do.
The best way, faster way.
You-
Krishna, do you believe that the reason why you haven't got a promotion is 100% their fault because they're just pretty much racist? Or do you think your performance had something to do with it as well? Just for me to get the idea.
Brother, I know the races. My numbers, my performance, always like 5 star. 5 star.
Okay. So you are confident that you're doing the right thing, but you're not being given the opportunities that you deserve.
Correct, brother.
All right. Again, I'm not getting the ownership of pain. And if I just keep pressing him, this is an example like we did before. If I just keep pressing him, like tell me you fuck up, tell me you're the worst. He's just not gonna do that. This guy's just gonna keep blaming people. So I can spend 30 minutes trying to reverse that on him, or I can just say, are you gonna prove all those people right? And this brother is not going to accept that. He will not want to prove all those people right. And that is my selling point. This is how I can go faster with it and more effectively. Make sense?
Yes.
Like sometimes it's
That's
not,
fuck, that's good.
yeah, it's also simpler because imagine reframing this thing out of him to make him say, oh, yeah, I fuck up and it's my fault. Also, based on what he's telling me, I mean, clearly we don't know, but it could be true. It could be true. You know, it wouldn't be a completely crazy scenario that he's just being, I don't know, in a very racist environment and this guy's doing his best. And if that's the case, then I will be a fucking dickhead trying to pressure him to break him when he just wants to way out. So instead of pressuring him more, I'm just going to give him a way out where he does not feel like he's being racisted. Make sense?
Yep.
Yeah. It
Cool.
is still pain, but you're attacking it from the ego side that I'm not accepting the fact that these guys think they're better than me.
Exactly. Like I'm literally going to tell you that when I'm pitching you, it's like, okay, like before the pitch or something, there will be a moment where I'm going to tell you, all these people are telling you that you're lower than them. Do you want to prove them right or wrong? That's going to like motivate you. Like, no, I want to prove them wrong. Okay. I'll see how I can help you. It's like, now it's different, right? It's the leadership. It's again, I'm not battling him like fist to fist saying, nah, man, you got to take more responsibility. It's your fault. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go with him and both of us together, we're going to go to where he wants to go. Easier. Also, Krishna literally said that he's highly motivated. He has some savings. I know the price point of your offer. He probably can do this, especially with the Klarna thing, whatever the fuck that is. So it's like, do you see how easy this could be?
Yep.
This is a great example of what could be
If it was a
very
woman,
long. Yeah, wait. This is a great example of what could be a very long call. But the way that I did it, like in 15 minutes, I got this guy cooked. And not just cooked, I mean like hyper motivated him to take action. Because I can literally use that. That is like the easiest. When you use anger that they have, vengeance, that is such a powerful motivator. I can just use that to make this guy climb a mountain. Proving people wrong is a very powerful motivator. Do not underestimate that one. Andrew Nater, you wanted to ask me something.
yeah. If this was a woman,
Mm-hmm.
let's say it was the same prospect, like the same story, everything, would you use the same thing there? Same leadership, go from same angle?
Yeah, probably the same. Hashtag
Can
female
I
power.
answer that?
Okay, go for it. I want to hear what you say, but
Besides the fact that I'm changing the prospect from female to male, I'm literally using the same prospect you had. It's literally the same. And I'm Indian now. But everything else is literally the same.
yeah, facts. Like it's the same.
True.
And if it's a woman, I would just do the same. Like this, it will apply to everyone. I mean, if I say this to a guy, the guy will fucking hate it. Prideful. But a chick doesn't want to feel like she's not good enough. It's very hurtful. So I'm just gonna tell her that. Maybe I can just change the verbiage a bit, and I'm gonna say, so all these people are telling you that you're not good enough. Maybe she will need a little bit of more support in a way that I will be there every step of the way to help you. Of course, it would depend. I mean, some ladies are like super strong, others are like more weak. Same with guys. Fucking depends on the prospect, honestly. In this case, it's not so much about the gender, it's about how strong the person is, honestly, in this case at least. But I will literally go with the leadership angle, anyways. And I would say, okay, so, and if she, he, whatever the fuck, drops me an objection, I would just say, okay, if you don't want to do this, it's fine. You don't have to. But based on everything you told me, how do you feel about proving them wrong, proving them right? What do you mean? Yeah, you're literally proving them right. They're telling you that you cannot do this, and you're just doing that by not jumping into another opportunity and just staying in the same place that they are putting you. Because that's what you told me. Am I wrong? And it's just again, slap in the face, slap in the face. And well, it's a powerful motivator. Yeah.
Yes.
Good. Boys, I have to go. I have another call. Was this good? Was this helpful, everyone? Did you guys learn a thing or two? Was it valuable?
Yes.
It was.
Yeah, totally. It was great.
Awesome. Okay. So, boys, I am glad that this helped you. I will see you. I'll just see you in the war room. All right. I salute you all. Have a great day, night,
Very cool.
whatever. Peace out.